Good afternoon, everybody. We're going to take a look at our 12Z model run for this potential hurricane threat for the Gulf Coast. Again, this is just coming out, so we're actually going to take a look at the 6 a.m. run, the 6Z run. We're going to take a look at that. So here we see Fiona skirting off to the east. Not going to do much to the USA at all, really, but it will hit Nova Scotia, and it will actually bring some strong winds to Maine. Light to moderate winds, so we're talking about winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. So it will affect Maine in a partial way. But again, we really want to look at the main threat, which is this potential big hurricane right here by hour 1:32. This would be September 27th, right over the Gulf. So it has a lot of warm water to work with. And right here, it just kind of stations itself over the Gulf of Mexico and really just blows up. Right now, the models have it, at least the latest runs of the 6 a.m. run, have it really really doing damage to the New Orleans area, because this is coming in at an angle right from the west. So this would provide a lot of flooding rain, and hopefully not, but what it looks like on the model is a lot of storm surge. So that could be a big problem if this were to verify. But again, we have a lot of time before anything comes to fruition and any model runs begin to solidify. But right now, the latest runs have this storm right over the Gulf, approaching Texas and Louisiana. So I'm awaiting the latest 12 p.m. runs. We're going to take a look at our National Hurricane Center to see what they have to say about this storm. So right now, we just have a lot of activity over the Atlantic Ocean. We see disturbance number 3, which is the wave that will become this storm. And we see it's right now, there's an advisory over it. We see red X here indicating a very strong chance for this wave developing. And then we see Fiona in Gaston, Hurricane Gaston. So again, we see a lot of action over the Atlantic Ocean right now. So I would not be surprised if hurricane season will continue to be strong in full force for another month or so at least. And then if it goes on into September and October, or later into October, that's always a scenario that can happen too. We're going to take a look at the current sea surface temperature anomalies. Again, we took a look at them yesterday. We have a lot of warm water here over the Atlantic Ocean to work with for these storms to fuel up and hit the East Coast or Gulf Coast. So I would not discount a Sandy-like hurricane system to occur this year. We have a ton of warm water over the East Coast. So as long as we get what we're forecasted to, a lot of cold fronts to occur in later in fall and early into, coming into transitioning into winter, there would be a potential for a storm like Sandy to occur. So, but right now, keep your eyes on the Gulf Coast because there's a potential for a major hurricane threat there in the Gulf. So keep your eyes glued to the Gulf and stay tuned, and make sure you like, comment, and share my channel for more content and long-range content. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Blessings.